On that plane today, I started thinking about what my life would be if I had never met you. That day in the park, do you remember? You were just back from your third tour, you said hi. And in that instant, I imagined our whole life together. It's what I do, I get lost in what might be. And what if I had been in that park a day later? Or what if I had gone with Lucas and I hadn't, stopped to listen to that guy playing guitar?
Here's how it starts, and here's how it ends. Two different hearts, maybe lovers or friends. No one knows the ways the long road bends.
It feels like a fateful day.
I'm sorry?
It feels like a fateful day, doesn't it? Storms all night, dark at dawn, but then the sun breaks through. It's portentous.
You're one of those people who talks to strangers, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I'm waiting for a friend.
So am I. And now I've made another. You see, fate has brought us together.
Well, see, I don't think it was fate so much as it was you.
I met my girlfriend in this park thanks to fate and the internet. I think she might be the one, my true love, my destiny. As I tell my kindergarten students, you never know when life will happen to you.
You're a kindergarten teacher?
I'm a fucking great kindergarten teacher.
Do you use language like that in the classroom?
Only when it's called for.
Well, I don't believe in true love or destiny, so...
Really? I have this very, very close friend who I just met. She left her husband and her whole life out west after a decade and moved to New York to look for true love.
Well, my college girlfriend just moved back here after 12 years to do important work, which strikes me as a better reason. She should be here somewhere, so if you'll excuse me. Can I just... Why did you tell me all that?
You look like you were waiting for something to happen. So I happened.
Once every day, your life starts again. No one can say just how, just when. Somehow the world turns inside out and then. What if you wonder, what if?
What if I always belonged in the city that moves me with people who thrill me? The marriage, the mortgage, I left them behind me before they could kill me. The path is just perfect, courageous and daring, the star my life knew. Now I look at this morning, it moves me to say, oh my God, what the hell did I do? I can do this, I know, I just need to take care. Be smart, self-sufficient, and hyper-aware. 'Cause I'm flirting with 40, there's no time to wait. And I can't help but feel I'm already too late. But tell me, what if I'm bound for disaster? What if I fall off the cliff? Will I ever just learn how to live? And I wonder what if?
There's your name.
Wait.
Wait, what?
You know this person?
Kate, meet Lucas, Kate, although it seems you've met.
Yes.
Not really.
Lucas.
Hi! Oh, it's so good to see your face at last. What has it been, 6 years?
9 years and 4 months.
We met while we were both waiting for you, Liz. What are the odds?
Well, let's see. Start with the estimated daily park usage.
Why are you calling her Liz? Her name is Elizabeth, and who are you anyway?
Kate lives across the hall. She helped me unpack when I got in last night.
I brought the wine.
And we like the sound of Liz.
Well, what about Beth? Beth is a nice, serious name.
No. Beth lives alone with cats. Liz moves to New York City to find her one true love.
Well, maybe Beth moves here to do important work, which is why we're planning to go to my street action tomorrow night.
Oh, are you a mime?
I'm a housing activist.
New York Citizens for Change. They're a really effective organization.
We're gathering signatures across the park. Come meet everybody.
No, boring. Liz wants to get coffee and listen to sexy guitar guy.
Beth doesn't like to waste time.
Do I go there with Lucas? Lucas or stay here with Kate. Oh God, why do I do this? Obsess and debate. I've been prudent and cautious for all my life long, and most of my choices turn out to be wrong. Tell me, how could this make any difference? How could this matter at all? How do I make such a major event out of something so small?
What do you say, Liz?
How about it, Beth?
All right, I choose sexy guitar girl.
All right then, Liz. I have to go check in with everyone. I'll bring back some veggie burgers.
Meat for me, please.
Figures.
Oh, now I've upset him.
No, he'll be fine. Hey, Guitar Guys got a band and they're playing in Brooklyn tomorrow night. We should go.
That's right, they do things in Brooklyn now.
Hi.
Hi. Bye.
Hi. I'm really, really bad at this kind of thing, and this is gonna sound like a line, but I feel like I know you.
Yeah? Huh. You're in the, what, the army?
I was. Till today. Reserves now.
You've been overseas.
For a year. My second tour.
And I've been in Phoenix for 12 years, so... 347, huh. Sorry. If you'll excuse us, and thank you for your service, or whatever the non-condescending version of that is.
I'm sorry, I just, can I get your phone number?
Sorry, it's a new phone. I have no idea what the number is.
Can I give you mine? Do you believe in fate?
Sometimes I wish I did. I believe in choices, good and bad, so... Bye.
For what it's worth, I believe in fate. And if I played for your team,
Once every day, your life starts again. No one can say just how or just when. Somehow the world turns inside out and then. What if you wonder? What if?
See, each choice you make is kind of a loss. Each turn that you take and each coin that you toss, you lose all the choices you don't get to make. You wonder about all the turns you don't take. And so what if I'd gone there with Lucas?
What if?
And then what if I'd answered that call?
What if?
Think of all of the things you have done, if only you know.
what do you say, Liz?
How about it, Beth?
All right, I choose the NYCC. I did want to meet everyone. Do you mind, Kate?
Not a bit. Beth. I'll get used to the name, I promise. I'll see you back at home.
I like Kate. She's spirited.
She's fantastic. She's so sure of herself. 347, huh?
Oh, New York City.
Beth Vaughn. Stephen, hi. No, it's Beth now.
Oh man, not Steven. Hang up on him.
Yes, please. Okay, sounds great. Department of City Planning, 22 Reed. I'll see you Monday. Thanks.
You just divorced one grad school boyfriend. Do you really want to go work with another?
Stephen was never my boyfriend, and he is the director of city planning.
I'm aware. Beth, you cannot take a job with the city. You need to be making shit happen. Remember when we got Vassar to divest? When we got military recruiters kicked off campus?
Yeah, I also remember going to Hootie and the Blowfish concert, so it's not all proud moments.
You were brilliant.
I was never.
You still are.
I feel old.
You look amazing.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh god, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Wow.
I'm an asshole. I get it. You don't want to go to this street action tomorrow night. It's stupid.
No, it's not. I want to go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great. Great. I just have to pick up some gas masks and we'll be good to go.
Here's how it starts, and here's how.
What if I'd gone there with Lucas?
Beth, I'll pick you up at 7 tomorrow night. We'll take the train.
Different roads, and how each one.
What if I stayed there with Kate?
Liz, I'll pick you up at 7 tomorrow
now turning back. And you wonder what if.
Hi, it's Steven. I need you to cancel my 9 o'clock Monday morning. I spoke with Beth Vaughn, and she's coming in to talk about the deputy director position. And push my lunch with the mayor's idiot nephew again. Make some excuse. Tell him I died.
Beth, take one.
Are we really gonna need gas masks for a protest? Wait, I'm supposed to call it a street action, right?
We'll be underground. First stop on the Brooklyn side, and tear gas doesn't dissipate in the subway station.
Tear gas. Lucas, really? I could be on my way to Brooklyn to listen to music with Kate. I don't like causing trouble.
Are you kidding me? What happened to the woman who shut down the dining hall to protest factory beef?
A decade of eating at Applebee's.
You're joking, right? Oh God, Beth, tell me you're joking.
Oh yes, Liz, the options are much better in this car. Some of these guys actually look employed.
Honey, she can't meet a man on the subway. Meeting a man on the subway is like doing your Christmas shopping at Port Authority.
And you never know when or where you might meet the one. Now where should go?
Driving between cars increases your chance of dying in the subway by almost 2%, especially if you have new glasses.
They're very fetching.
They're part of my strategy. Smart is sexy. Okay, Liz, how about that guy? Ooh, no, ugly from the front.
I am not looking for a guy, Kate. I just completed a protracted legal process to extricate myself from a guy.
When you fall off the horse, you get right back on.
I didn't fall off the horse. I held on for dear life as the horse dragged me along for a period of many years.
Sucky horse, get a new horse.
Or, another mode of transportation.
I'll be fine with a few good friends. If Lucas forgives me for not going to his protest, wait, I'm supposed to call it a street action.
Lucas takes herself very seriously.
Don't use the shoe when he's around.
Truly, that boy's gay as a parade.
We were together for a while in college.
Together? Or he likes to shop with me together?
Together. In college, he slept with guys and girls.
Stalled under the East River. Reason number 76 why I will never live in Brooklyn.
There's a demonstration going on at the first Brooklyn stop.
The NYCC. They're fighting the redevelopment of the waterfront.
Isn't that Lucas's group?
Damn, you're right. I could have been with them.
Criminals are gonna make me late for work.
Well, there's a handsome male if you like that sort of thing.
My.
Hi.
Hi.
I still have my phone number if you want it now.
How can someone so handsome be so awkward?
I'm from Nebraska. I'm actually kind of normal there.
Liz, the fates have intervened. Take his number.
The fates have nothing to do with it.
It's really okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Walter stop. Can I have your attention, please?
Kate?
I'm conducting an instant public poll of crowd opinion. So, ladies and gentlemen of the A-Train Focus Group, I ask you, yesterday this woman met this man in Madison Park, quite by chance, all at random, as it were. But they met again just now, in this tunnel in the dark. Could mere chance have caused the two things to occur? Or could there be another meaning to infer? Could the universe have a message for him and her? No. You meet a man who is handsome and nice, quite by chance one day. But then you meet that same handsome man twice, enticing. That's not chance, no way. But then the universe has a message for you, and if you're smart, then you'll
day a pigeon shit right on my head. It's still in my head.
The Virgin Mary appeared in my bread. I said, that's her face right there.
I found a sandwich right here on the floor. Now those are signs that you can't ignore. And it's plain like rainbows in the rain. One more clue there for you. Do I have to explain that it's a sign? Oh, it's a sign. Like the leaves in your teeth or the cork in your wine. It's a lady's wink, a boy's rhyme. Try to help me just in time. It isn't just some handsome stranger's line. It's a sign.
All right, Kate. If I take his number, will you end this torment?
Directly into the phone, please.
Hey, when are we gonna start moving again?
Yeah, try it a minute. Say that for a second.
It was great to see you again. I hope to hear from you.
I think it's meant to be.
Are you happy now?
I'm always happy. It's a little on a Monday night, a little on a late night flight. Sounds in your boxy cup, butter bread falls, butter up. When I stay, I'll house to stay. When I'm like that, watch your way. That's you in your fingers too. Think something good is here for real. It's a sign. Oh, it's a sign. Like big house over up, for the stars and light. Read the TV just in case. Read the wrinkles on your face. It's telling you your life is on the line. The galaxy has got your brand design. It's perfect, it's profound, and live it right. Live it right. Live it right. It's a sign.
You can clear this station, but you can't clear your conscience. Beth, hold on. Hey, officer, you need to be in the same van as that woman. Hey, don't worry, Beth. They'll just give us a bench warrant, and we've got lawyers on retainer. Actually, they're law students, but they're highly motivated.
Beth, listen to me. Remember all that shit we talked over beers at that place on Amsterdam? All those plans we made. Well, this office presents directly to the city council. We can rezone over 1,000 city blocks in the next 3 years. We can redraw the maps of Manhattan, Brooklyn.
It's an amazing offer, Stephen. It's a dream job, but I'm hardly qualified to be deputy director. I've been out of the game for a decade.
You have a PhD in urban planning. You've been living in a city.
No, I've been living in Phoenix, occasionally teaching, and teaching urban planning in Phoenix is like teaching breathing on the moon.
Which I also believe you could do. And don't tell me otherwise, that's Otis talking.
Oren.
Otis, what does it matter now? I told you not to marry him. I told you not to leave New York.
You also told me to strip for extra cash.
And it's about time you started listening to me. So take the job.
Can I have some time to think about it?
Yes, absolutely. You have the rest of the day when you can deputy mayor 7 a.m. tomorrow. And we have to make him feel like it's his decision. Oh, and we'll have to explain how you came to be issued a bench warrant in Brooklyn last night at 1 a.m.
Well, it was lovely to see you.
Sid, you won't be the first city employed with an arrest record.
I didn't realize we'd end up closing down a subway station.
You were protesting the expansion of the new Brooklyn waterfront redevelopment zone, which starting tomorrow, you will be overseeing.
Got it.
Look, the deputy mayor's gonna love you. You just have to show up tomorrow and be your brilliant self.
I've never had a government job before.
And city government experience is not necessarily a plus. I wouldn't be here today if I hadn't copied your notes for years. Now, I get to do it again.
I'm unprepared and out of touch. I'm not convincing you.
Think of each plaza, pier, and public park. How many sit there empty, lonely, dark? Think of it for tomorrow's sake. Think of how you and I can make our mark.
It really is a thrilling offer, Steve.
You and I, we can draw a brand new grid. Everything that you dreamed of as a kid. Give it a year and go with me. Soon enough you'll say, look what we two did. You've always had the right dream. Okay, Andrew, I just need you to know it too. Take the night, take a walk around the city, and then tell me this isn't meant to be.
22 read a building sidewalk shade.
Now a memory that for Beth will never fade.
I could be planning city sights where memories just like this one might be made.
33 Bond, where I wrote my first book.
Greenwich anymore, where I learned how to cook.
The center street courts I interned there. The joy of this job is everywhere I look.
That market was my first job.
That diner was my first job.
And everywhere around me are these lives I left behind.
I know where I laid well.
The club where I made my first sale.
They make a map of New York in my mind.
Look, Beth, I like you for this. The only other candidate's the mayor's nephew, and he's all hat and no Cadillac.
I don't know what that means.
$100 haircut on a 10-cent head.
He's an idiot.
I get that you're smart. I get that you could do the job, but why do you want to?
Because I want to make a city where lives happen and intersect, and there's always a chance that the next corner you turn will change your life. The map of the city is being redrawn every day, whether we like it or not. I'd like to be a part of drawing it. I'd like to make my mark.
All right then.
We start after lunch.
You're amazing!
I always thought so.
Put a sticker on the map where you landed that first day.
Put a pin on the bridge.
On JFK.
On the street where I swore I'd afford a place someday.
Every avenue and place, every building, every face of the lovers and the friends, the beginnings and the ends. Make a map of them I see where I've been, who I'll be. And you'll find me.
Liz! Hi, Liz!
Kate, you guys aren't actually going with me on the date, are you?
Of course not. We're observing from a discreet distance.
Good luck.
Good things can come from one blind day.
So, long story short, they hired the mayor's nephew, all because I missed a phone call. Who knew 347 was a New York area code? Anyway, I'm applying for some teaching positions. What do you do?
I trade securities. I fucking kick-ass trading securities is what I do.
She has no job, but she has Kate.
I'm a high school guidance counselor, but my passion is performing erotic vaudeville.
It isn't Kate's fault. The dates are not so great. Here's your Mr. Softy list, though. I have to warn you, soft-serve trucks are rampant with chickatoxin producing E. coli, and that hemolytic uremic syndrome is a bitch. Diarrhea for days.
It's good to know. Thanks.
Liz!
Hi! Wow! So good to see you! This is one of my oldest friends ever. We really should catch up. Do you mind?
Not a bit. Call me?
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Josh.
Josh. Thanks for that.
This is 3 times now, so by the law of 3 coincidental things, you have to go to dinner with me.
Okay. Dinner. I owe you that much.
Since I'm your oldest friend ever.
You got these. And you're feeling adrift, alone, apart, and suddenly life will somehow start, and a map of New York is written on your heart.
Beth? Hey, Beth!
Kate, you guys aren't actually going with me on the date, are you?
Of course not. We're observing from a discreet distance.
Good luck. And I truly love my work. So what do you do?
I trade securities. I fucking kick-ass trading securities is what I do.
Beth,
Lucas! What a surprise!
surprise, you texted.
It's my old college friend, Lucas. We haven't seen each other in so long, we really should catch up. Do you mind?
Not a bit.
Go on.
Not even to repopulate the earth. On a godforsaken street, outward Bushwick turns to Queens.
He's a home for a man of extremely meager means.
Come on in. Sorry about the mess. The maid had a breakdown and is me.
It sort of reminds me of that place we shared in Poughkeepsie, as far as the holes and the droppings.
We're homesteading.
You're squatting?
Well, that's, we don't like to use that word so much. It's sort of outdated and politically incorrect, like Afro-American or Christmas. We believe housing should belong to the people.
Lucas, you can be a housing activist and have an actual house.
I make $17,000 a year. These are the options.
That coffee place only pays you $17,000.
They pay me $8. The rest is tutoring and sperm donations.
Aren't you a little old to be living like this?
Aren't you a little young to be selling out what you believe in?
A city job on a government salary is hardly selling out. Stephen,
This late?
I have to go.
It's a bad idea, you know, to get involved with the boss.
We're not. We have a project going to the city council tomorrow. Actual housing.
Beth, wait.
I'm too old for all that shit to be told I'm selling out. Then again, all these years did I lose what I'm about? On the street in the cold, it's so hard to find contact. Then you hear the tunnel hum with the train about to come, and you surface to the street and you fall into the beat. You trace a line to be on that map of NYC, right where I should be.
On the west side, a rail yard is reclaimed, waiting to be rebuilt and then renamed.
Beth, over here.
I'm ready to roll. I walked all 12 blocks. I'm already crunching 20 years of census reports. I pulled the traffic data.
But first, we romance the site.
Romance the site.
Center yourself. Breathe.
Listen, Yoda.
Let the site tell you what it wants to be. Touch it.
I don't do the vision thing. You know that?
Not true. You drew city after city on bar napkins once upon a time, and I saved them all.
You did not.
I did, everyone, Beth. You were made for this job. You're brilliant in every way. Maybe you wasted years in the desert with Otis. Oren, whatever. No one ever liked him. You spent years in the desert. I know. The whole time, you were dreaming of cities. Think of how human life will ebb and flow. People and how they'll come and how they'll go. Remember the things we hoped and planned. Remember them and believe them, and you'll know.
We never walked a straight line. We never took the street side. But it's in the decor that we truly find our way. We always know the way home. As long as we can stay here, we're home.
And we make a map of world.
And we make a map of place, and we make a map of New York every day.
Ending the night at 23rd and 3rd. Live that hard day who's hanging on a Would you like to come in?
I would.
I mean, for 70 to 85 minutes.
Okay. It's a good range.
I'm aware it's unusual to put a specific limit on it.
I get it. I really enjoyed dinner.
So how is it you're still single?
We're getting right into this, are we?
Sorry, I'm not good with preambles.
I haven't found the right woman.
Let me get some numbers. How many dates in the past year?
None.
You're not under oath, but still.
I've been deployed most of the last 3 years. Prior to that, I was doing my residency, and before that, medical school.
But why join the army if you're a doctor?
to pay for medical school.
And you were able to find work in New York City.
Oh, trauma's trauma. And I'm only on a temporary contract. I don't plan to stay forever.
Yeah?
Though nothing's written in stone.
Oh, no, I didn't mean, that way.
Oh, of course not.
I mean, I like you, but we just met. Let's not kid ourselves.
Let's not.
And the odds of two single people in their 30s in a major American urban center. Look, start with the single population factor and divorce rates. Consider the transitory nature of an urban populace.
No, I get it. The variables are daunting.
I might say prohibitive.
Deck is stacked.
It's not that I don't like you.
You just don't like our odds.
Yes.
You never know how badly this could go. I've got disaster written on my cheek. The odds are I'm some two-faced lying freak who will whisper pretty things, then leave you flat and steal your cat. It might not be that bad, but even so, you never see the worst that things can be. You think you do, cause you've been hurt before. Another hurt might hurt you that much more. And odds are I will do what most men do, and hurt you too. Cause men are men and odds are odds. Although you never know. There's no mortal way to tell. And the game's not over till the final inning. And I'm grinning cause this game might just end well. You never know. If I only want your dough, I might be on the lam or on the dole. Off my meds or off my nut or on parole. Or even worse, I might be someone who is meant for you. Maybe that's the thing to make know. You never know if I'm a drunkard or a dullard, too callous or too clever, or if I might just be the man who's meant to be with you forever. You never know. You never ever know. I think my time's almost up. I look forward to the next opportunity to spend 70 to 85 minutes with you.
All right.
Lucas, I have a groundbreaking to do. Why are you picketing the Far West Side project? Because Beth is overseeing it?
Please, that's not even. A line has to be drawn somewhere. What you're doing isn't just bad karma, it's bad planning. When there's only rich people left in Manhattan, who's going to keep the place running?
The city council only...
We have enough members to vote the project down. The council doesn't believe in favoriting the elites.
Of course they do. They're the city council.
So you've got nothing much in common with the artist down in Red Hook who lost the place he works in so you could build some condos on the water. But he buys coffee from the coffee guy who's renting from the actor who's married to the doctor who is in the ER trying to save your daughter.
2 sons.
Ain't no man Manhattan, no island all his own. On Roosevelt or Staten, ain't none of us alone. Your actions, my reaction, in ways you won't expect. We're all in this together, yeah, we all connect.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Thanks for inviting me tonight. I I love the Yankees. They're so efficient and well organized.
I'm glad you could come.
Kathy's not feeling well.
Kathy doesn't like the city.
Kathy doesn't. You're a terrible match.
It's fine, I want to be here with you. I need you to tame the NYCC. They claim to have the votes to stop the Far West Side Project.
Stephen, my friend Lucas is the co-director of the NYCC.
I know. Friendship, politics, it gets complicated. I know you can sort it out. Oh, I should take this. Right down.
Liz, I'm so sorry. There was a pileup on the FDR. We got 3 critical cases.
I watch batting practice. I love the Mets. They're such adorable losers.
Liz? Oh, what a surprise!
It's not a surprise at all. You gave me these tickets.
And I happened to buy 3 right beside you. How lucky is that?
Good to see you again, Kate.
Hi, Josh. I'm Ann, and none of this was my idea.
I'm Lucas, oldest friend of Liz,
Barista, blogger, activist.
and urban farmer.
Really? I grew up on a farm.
Shut up, seriously? I'm having problems with my chickens. Liz, switch with me.
Really, Lucas?
See, I started the Urban Farm Project so I could write about it in my book. I'm working on a book.
Cool.
Take the environment or housing, human rights or education. Every issue is connected to each person here. There ain't no separation. Ain't no island anywhere on earth. How much you love your life is what every life is worth. Your answer is my question. My cause is your effect. We're all in this together. Yeah, we all connect.
Single malt scotch for the lady.
Chardonnay.
So anyway, I'm writing a book about it.
Fantastic. Listen, I'll introduce you to this editor I met if you help me get the Far West Side Project through the city council.
Beth, tell me you're not doing this.
Small batch bourbon for the lady. Chardonnay.
Liz, tell me you're not doing this.
Here he is, David. You know Liz. This is Lucas. David's a pediatric surgeon at New York Press. Lucas is an activist, and he's working on a book.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Hey,
Lucas, I told David about your urban farm.
I've got an organic kitchen garden behind my house.
you have a house? Hi, David.
And we all somehow keep moving, even somehow keep moving on the 8.25 million of Marco, all changing you in ways you might not know. Oh, ain't no Manhattan, no island of his own, on Roosevelt or Staten, ain't none of us alone. We live in these collisions, these accidents arise. We somehow find each other in each other's eyes.
The council passed it, we did it!
Pour that champagne.
I'd like to toast the woman who truly made this project happen, my once and future hero. Here's to Beth.
We did it.
Thanks to you.
And the Harlem Riverfront is next, and then Long Island City.
And someday, the new Penn Station.
I do love your ambition.
I love your mind.
Sorry I missed the party.
Sweetheart, Beth, you remember Kathy.
Of course, it's good to see you again.
Well, the boys are waiting in your office. I promised them Olive Garden.
Why would you do something like, okay? See you Monday.
See you Monday.
Liz! God, I'm sorry leaving you stranded in our office party.
Well, the man was impaled.
And now he's not, still. It's not much of a date, unless I've earned more than the standard 70 to 85 minutes.
We'll see what I can do.
So a kindergarten teacher
Helps a certain city planner meet a surgeon from Nebraska.
And his best friend is a doctor.
And the city keeps evolving, and the people keep revolving. Oh, hey,
somehow find each other. Even so.
Everything falls into patterns and pathways. People make choices. As random as something might seem, you can predict anything if you know enough.
You don't believe in accidents?
No. Car accidents are collisions. Accidents of fate are just the probabilities playing out.
Can I make a confession?
Oh God, what?
I didn't just happen to be in the park that day where we met the third time. I've been hanging out there hoping to run into you again.
You stalked me?
Kinda. Can you ever forgive me?
I can. Because you proved my point.
But the second time, you saw me on the train.
No.
No. I was on my way to JFK to go home for a couple of weeks or maybe forever. And then there you were.
Josh. Will you excuse me a moment? Okay. No, I really have to. Okay. Hey, you there with that face in the mirror? What the hell are you looking at? No, really, who are you there to judge me? You're exactly like me, but flat. I'm the one who has to live this life, grab the happiness that comes my way. So I'm gonna say, what the fuck? Stay the night. There's a chance it will all be alright. It's possible I'm pushing this a little too far, but it's not like things can get a whole lot worse than they are. I'm not running on a streak of good luck. So what the fuck? Steven.
Sorry to disturb so late. You didn't answer your phone, which, why should you at this hour? But I thought you'd want to know the mayor approved the additional housing units. And I thought you'd want to see the new plans. Which is why I came in person. The plans.
Come in. They approved everything. You're kidding me.
That luxury tower that we hated is gone. They reconfigured the plaza. With the buildings here and here. They agreed to hold a design competition.
Amazing.
There's over 1,000 units of sliding scale apartments. And another 1,000 rent stabilized. I should go.
Oh. Okay.
I just came to show you the plans.
In the middle of the night.
9:30? Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
You are most certainly not an idiot. You're brilliant. You're lovely. I'm married.
Yes. Of course. We should go home.
Yes. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Really, Beth? Really? Another day of saving the planet. One more night of nothing but tears. And Stephen plays dumb, surprised that I want him like we had. see these plans? We're adding 1,000 more units of low-income housing and a community center. I should be very proud of the group and its protests.
Hey, what is it?
Say I told you so.
Well, I will if I did, because I usually do. But seriously, Beth.
I kissed Steven, and he ran.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Will you stay?
Sure.
I'm on my way now. Just a long day at the office. It's complicated. No, I'm just here alone. I'm headed home now. Love you too.
What the fuck? What I do? How'd I end up lying naked with you? I was stone cold, stupid sober, so I can't blame the drink. I was needy, I was greedy, and I just didn't think. That's a lie. I thought about it a lot. I had lots of warning thoughts I forgot. Just another bad decision. Yes, just another pile of crap in the mess. But I managed to involve my best friend. But my trail of sad mistakes ever end. 'Cause I'm starting to suspect that I'm stuck like a schmuck, and I told. What the fuck? Wake up. It's a terrible idea. I'm
What?
incapable of loving.
We know that's not true.
Okay, ew. I'm not talking about the physical act.
Neither am I.
I've satisfied myself that you are not stupid, but I still believe you're too naive and too trusting.
Trust, but verify.
Oh, and right, you're a Republican.
I'm an independent.
I don't believe in independence like I don't believe in bisexuals. Choose a side.
You don't really think that.
This is very dangerous for you, this thing we're doing.
I'm not afraid, are you?
Terrified. I've done the research. Anyone who enters into a romantic relationship thinking it's going to last is uninformed or stupid. But look, it's fine to be stupid if you know you're being stupid.
I like you too.
Why did you talk to me? That first day in the park, what was your reason?
My reason? I didn't have a reason. I guess I just had a feeling that we were meant for each other somehow. And I know you don't believe in that sort of thing, but you know, my whole life, I never felt like I belonged anywhere.
I find that very hard to believe.
On a farm in the middle of Nebraska with a drunk for a dad, med school, and the army for sure, and here in New York, I never felt at home anywhere. And I guess I sensed that in you.
Yeah. Well,
And I think I was right. Because with you, I feel like I belong.
I want to be with you, but my track record is not good.
Every time is new.
I know in my heart of hearts this will most likely end very badly.
You do know how to woo a fella.
I'm not one for fortunes or wishing on a star. And I've studied all the stories and what our chances are. And my heart starts beating faster, and it makes this disaster worse by far. Still here I go. let you in. But the only thing more frightening is to say what might have been. So here I go. Here I go. I love you so. So here I go. Oh, here I go. I have to get in there, get ready. I have class this morning. I love the kids, but I feel like such a fraud teaching urban planning without ever actually having done it. It's just a job for now, I guess.
I'm sorry, Beth, I didn't hear you in there.
I said it's not just a job. It's the first meaningful work I've ever done, and now I have to quit.
I'd be the first to cheer if you quit, but this isn't the
I
reason.
made a mess of everything like I always do.
If you quit, Steven wins.
Look, it's not your problem.
It's not? Then why am I here?
Lucas,
Beth, can I ask you a question? What are we?
what do you mean?
What are we? You act like there can't be anything between us. It's all in the past. And then things like last night happened.
Well, last night was the first time that particular thing has happened since I've been back.
But you call and I show up.
And I'm so grateful.
But there's something missing. There could be more. There used to be.
Lucas,
And there could be again. God knows we both need something.
you're my best friend.
You don't need to love me or tell me that you do. Don't make me any promises. Just promise we're not through. Don't give me one damn thing. I won't let you call this greed. Just let me give to you. That's the only thing I need. I know that this can work if you plant one simple seed. You'd see it grow. You don't need to love me to know.
I came to New York to make it work alone, without needing anyone.
You don't need to need me. It's better that you don't. If each of us can walk away, it won't matter that I won't. We'll both be self-contained, but together, not alone. You can keep me in the dark, hell, it's all I've ever known. But we both could use a friend who will always check the phone and take the call. You don't need to need me at all. Let me be your emergency contact, your occasional +1, your excuse to take a sick day when the forecast calls for sun. We can keep on being lonely, but we don't have to be apart. And I'll never even ask you to let me have your heart. So I'll never break your heart. No, I'll never break your heart. You don't need to love me to let me help you through. You don't need to confide in me. I've got crap enough for two. You don't need to answer. I'll know before you do. But hear me and believe me that you don't need to love me the way that I love you.
Okay, everyone, have a seat in the circle. scheduled to continue reading from the American Hero series today. But my effort to alternate male and female heroes has been thwarted by the fact that the American Hero series has 38 books on men and 3 on women. One of whom is Betsy Ross. God bless her. If I want a book on a lady hero who sews, give me Donna Karen or Diane Von Furstenberg. Am I right? So, I'm going to tell you the story of another woman hero I know. Once upon a grad school, Beth met Orrin and he said, "My dear, you're kind, you're pretty, with a brain inside your head. I got work out west, will you come with me if we're wed?" So off Beth went to Phoenix, full of champagne, cake, and dread. Now, children, Phoenix is a city in Arizona that you should never, ever visit. 12 years on, her hope had all but died. So she checked the wreck around her, and with a big, deep breath, Beth cried. No more wasted time. No more standing still. I once would dream of building cities, and now I think I will.
Elena, it's an exciting time here, but it may soon be a bit unsettled.
Most of my life has been unsettled.
I should warn you, the pay is next to nothing. Do you have student loans?
$150,000. It's their fault for loaning that kind of money to an urban studies major. They'll get it when they get it.
Hours and hard work, and my impression of your generation is you don't like work.
I'm different than my generation.
Me too. We have a dozen candidates who are more qualified on paper.
I understand. Well, but I think
You're hired.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Oh.
Isn't that interesting? I don't know. I have a feeling.
I've been to 3 county fairs and a goat race, and I ain't seen nothing like this. You invited the NYCC to be part of the groundbreaking?
I did. To give them a little credit for the housing, they lose their outsider status and they won't pick at their own ceremony.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. You got a brain behind that mouth of yours.
Thank you. And I'm sure you've got one under that buttered, sorry. As I said, it can be a challenging environment.
I need a word with you. Lucas told me you're quitting.
Oh, the man is capable of keeping a secret.
And a good thing, too.
Let's talk over lunch. This is Elena. She's joining the office.
Oh, well then. She should hear this, too. From my kindergartners, you're their American hero this week.
Me? How in the hell am I a hero?
Because you could have given up years ago and you never did, and you're not going to now, and our city will be better for it.
Well, I don't know.
No more wasted time. No more time for doubt. You say you're not sure you're a hero. It's time you should find out. So say you made a few mistakes. Heroes know that's what it takes to find their way. No more wasted time. Not one more day. We've got no time to play nice. There's only time for strong. We've got no need for good advice. We've listened far too long. It's gone too wrong.
Beth, a word?
Oh, Elena and I will meet you at the restaurant. Come, dear. I wouldn't want to intrude.
Well, you're in it now, I'm afraid. See you in a bit.
Nice to see you again, Stephen.
You invited the NYCC to the groundbreaking. Is this about Lucas?
It's about fairness. We couldn't have done it without them, and Higgs just told me he likes the idea.
Was this before or after you put your resignation on my desk?
I'll be taking that back. And I'll see you at the groundbreaking.
She said 10:30. Are we that early?
Where's the giant ribbon? I'm looking for the giant ribbon and the giant scissors.
I think you're thinking of a store opening. This is a groundbreaking.
So, where's the giant shovel?
Kate! sweet of you guys to come.
Beth, this is amazing. All this equipment, all these people. This is all you?
No, I helped oversee the planning, that's all.
It's all her. Oh, hello, Elena. Elena is a very, very good friend who I just met.
Beth, I need you to do the remarks.
But I don't do speeches.
You're going to have to. Hayes is resigning this afternoon, and the mayor asked me to step up to deputy. Which means my job is yours if you want to.
He's resigning, but we made him a superstar.
Yes, which he apparently celebrated with 2 hookers and a medium-sized bowl of Coke. I had to get to City Hall. You got this.
Have I got this? This is ridiculous.
It's meant to be. Let me pull up my speed. We got the wine.
Beth!
No more wasted time. Got it. No more holding back. No bowing low and asking nicely. We need a new attack. We're gonna run the whole damn place with some class, with some grace, and we'll do fine. No more wasted time. It's on the line.
You've got no time for playing now. I got no time to play nice.
There's only time to strong.
I know I'm strong.
And we don't need to tell you twice. You've waited for this long.
Hope I won't go wrong.
No more wasted time.
No wasted breath.
No hoping life will just get better. We hope that half the day.
Hope to have to be
Hope that half the day. Life is short and life is hard, so I don't care how. No more wasted time. No more wasted time.
No more wasted time. No more wasted time.
No more wasted time.
Starting now. Everybody quiet. Kate is on her way up with Liz.
Josh is running late. He had a ruptured spleen on a table. SUV versus bike. This poor delivery guy.
Yes, please, more medical detail at the party. Now hide. Hide with me!
Hey, ain't it some surprise? How the years just slip on past you, how the time just flies. When you hold your roll of older, and there's wiser than before. Ain't that some surprise?
They're at the door. Champagne! Time to get our drink on and forget that old age gets us all in the end.
Ladies and gentlemen of the surprise party, if I could have your attention, please. Hey! I'd like to make a toast to Liz, 39 and looking fine.
You did it, baby.
She had no idea. I should be a secret agent.
Well,
Wait, what was that?
what was that?
If you're not drinking, then something's new.
It's nothing really, I can't tell
You're
you.
on the wagon or else, oh geez.
Keep your voice down, Lucas, please.
You haven't told Josh?
Don't know what to say.
You better think quick, then he's minutes away.
There's too many people and it's just as well.
Oh, Josh is a doctor, they can often tell.
Oh, well. Hey, thanks for the surprise. Let's go party on the rooftop underneath the skies.
Amazing. She's having a baby.
What are you getting at?
I'm getting it. It's amazing that she's having a baby.
You want to have kids.
Well, someday, don't you?
I don't like children. They're needy and moody and messy.
I find those things charming.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Move in with me. Officially, we'll send a hazmat team to get your things.
It seems so traditional.
Hey, ain't it some surprise, babe? You're in a real life couple. Try that on for size. You can fear it, dear, it's clear. It's not about to go away. Ain't that some surprise?
Ain't that some surprise? It feels okay.
Well, hey.
Beth, is it just us to celebrate your big day?
I wanted something small and crowds for surprises.
Time to get our drink on and forget that when our parents were our age, we were teenagers.
I'd like to make a toast to Beth, the new director of city planning. To Beth. What, you're not drinking tonight of all nights?
I'm not.
Why? Oh my God. I mean, are you?
I am.
But when? Who? How?
I don't know how. Oren and I tried for years. He always blamed me.
I didn't even know you had a man.
I don't. I have a Lucas.
Well, shut my mouth. Who knew that boy?
Darling.
No more surprises. No men to kiss. I might want children, but not like this. He thinks he loves me, and I know it's not true. No more surprises. Got what to do.
Surprise!
Oh, and here's Lucas.
Cake. Lucas, come with us. We'll get the cake.
Okay, I'm trying to cut down on refined sugar, but I suppose if we're wedded to this whole birthday ritual,
So that's Lucas. He seems right.
What if 10 years from now I look back and I wish I had a family?
James and I talked about that.
And what have you decided?
That we have time to decide.
Yes, I don't.
What do you want right now?
I want that job. I want to give it everything I have.
No more surprises. Your life's on track.
I'm moving forward. I won't go back.
So let your heart win. Let the doubt be gone.
No more surprises. I'm moving on.
Steven,
Hi, Lucas. I hope I didn't miss the party.
you did. It's over. It was great. Bye.
It's not over. We're on the roof. Hi, Stephen.
I'll let Beth know you're here. She'll be so pleased.
I was with the wrong man for years. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to bring a child into it.
You couldn't do it alone.
I could. Could I do both things perfectly with no regrets?
Of course not.
So you see my problem.
Steven is here. Don't tell me this is still going on.
Stephen here.
I hope that's okay. I mentioned we were having a little gathering. He asked me if anything was happening for your birthday.
It's all right, Elena. It's not your fault he's evil. Should I tell him to go?
I will talk to him.
What was that about? What is it that's still going on?
Please don't ask me because I'm terrible at keeping secrets.
Okay.
Fine, I'll tell you. No, I can't!
Liz! Sorry I'm late. I missed a surprise, didn't I?
Not entirely.
Emergency splenectomy guy.
I'm pregnant.
You're... Oh, wow. How?
Well, doctor,
No, I mean, we're very safe.
we are, but apparently New York City Transit novelty condoms, not so much.
Wow, that is some surprise.
Have teeny tiny swimmers and determined little guys.
It could be that we should see this through. It might mean that it might.
It's just such a surprise.
Still feels right.
We need to bring up the cake so that these people will eat cake and go home, and then we can talk about it.
Okay, cake.
It's time!
Cake!
Yes, it's time for the cake. Give us the cake.
Cake!
Well, of course.
I think she told him.
I think she did. Marry me.
What?
Marry me. I look around, I see the two of them so in love, and I think, we've got that. Let's make it official. Hey, ain't it some surprise? After all this time together, I look into your eyes, and I see what we could be if we step up and say I do. Ain't that some surprise?
Kathy sends her best.
I'm sure. Come on up to the roof. The view of the park is fantastic.
Beth, I would hate to think that whatever happened between us, that you're still concerned.
Not at all. We're good.
Because we've got a lot of good work left to do.
Yes, we do.
There you are, Beth. We were wondering.
I'll head on up to the roof then.
You do that.
Lucas, I have something.
Stop. Before you say anything. I want to move in. You're a practical person. We have a great deal to offer each other.
Lucas, you're drunk.
That doesn't mean I'm wrong. I might not remember this tomorrow, but I'll still agree with it.
Lucas,
Let's have sex.
let's have cake.
Okay.
39 candles, Liz. I know how you like candles.
One candle, Beth. I know how you hate waste. We can do this.
This is meant to be. Liz?
39, everything changes. I'm older, but hardly more wise. And just when you think you're on course, the seas start to rise and wrongly lose
Marry me.
Marry me.
All the days you thought you lost her, all the nights you had that fear, all the fights and all they cost her, all the diamonds left that here, all their life has gone this way. So they could be here to stay, oh, to stay, and all the wrong turns on the way. Somehow brought them both here today.
Walking by a river, and we stand near the Broadway. In the dabbled afternoon of a not quite summer's day. Walking by a wedding, the wispy waspish bridesmaids, the whitest calla lilies in the tidiest bouquet must be made.
I love you.
I love you.
That was a beautiful fucking wedding.
Amazing.
All the time I lost before you, all the time I left to fate.
All the time that I adore you is how I know we're not too late.
Every hour of love's delay doesn't mean I'm in it this day, oh this day. And when we finally say those vows, I love you just as long as time allows.
As the church doors stumble open, and the cousins and the colleagues stagger out into the street, you imagine your own wedding as you float on down the aisle to the man up on the altar who will make your life complete, who perhaps someday you'll meet. Life will never seem so beautiful, or trouble seems so far away, but the answers be so easy, as I do, and I do, this once, this day. Walking by a wedding, nice tender Lord Broadway, and the dying afternoon of a should-be summer day. Standing there and knowing the world never seems so lonely as when you're walking by a wedding and waiting and watching them open
was the other best man.
All right, everyone, best man in front, then bridesmaids and groomsmen, and bridesmen and groomsmaids and whatever else is going on here. Get ready for the bride and groom.
All the things I miss so badly, all the hurt and all the shame.
You do them all again and gladly. If you knew, you'd end up the same.
All the lights and display, all of it except for this day.
All this day.
And I'm a sorry sight to see, except the fact that you love me.
And all I lost along the way is all I had to lose to find this day. Oh, this day. This day. Oh, this day. I'm amazed he somehow found her. I'm amazed that she gave in. She believed that he will ground her. All in all, I say it's win-win, 'cause the first time was disaster. Where West is all his life. She didn't ditch him that much faster. Him just walk into her life. Oh, this day. This day. Oh, this day. Oh, oh, oh,
Liz, honey, your test results are up on the hospital server. They weren't supposed to release till the afternoon, but I sent a few emails. I'm not entirely comfortable with the total score. I think we might want to do it again.
I am done with the 1-hour ultrasounds. Sure, it is fine.
He.
It's.
Still fighting it?
You check the tests on the hospital server every day.
I'm conscientious.
Obsessive.
I choose not to be hurt by that. I understand pregnancy makes women emotional.
Not emotional. Fuck you, I'll kill you.
You keep threatening that, but you have no follow-through.
You shouldn't be doing this. You're a terrible mother.
You're in rare form today. What's up?
The Far West Side Development. A child was killed in traffic. A child because the idiot who got that job at city planning wanted the cars to move smoothly to the fucking highway.
Man.
There was a child dead in the middle of the road like a war zone. Can you imagine?
I don't have to imagine.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's not okay. Some things are not okay. You can't just put this calm face on everything. It's your worst quality.
I'm a surgeon. I stay calm.
And I'm a neurotic mess, and when it's all so easy for you, it makes it impossible for me. So could we meet in the middle? Shouldn't be at home reading about these things. I should be trying to get out there and do something.
You'll get your chance with this resident job. My schedule
I'm gonna
set.
send this baby. I already do. I am gonna blame him for everything.
So you'll blame him and resent him and wonder what might have been. And you're gonna hold him and adore him and be so glad he is around. Psst, kid, tell your mom this is all gonna be great. He kicked me.
Clearly his mother's son. Oh God, a contraction. A contraction is coming. No, I just gotta poop.
Hey kid, everyone's waiting on you, kid. Everyone's wondering what you'll do, kid. It's true, kid. Me too, kid. Hey kid, we're so excited just to know you'll soon be here. Say kid, we're both delighted, though that may not seem so clear. See kid, I gotta tell you, I'm not ready, not a bit. And there's this macho act I'll sell you, while inside I lose my shit. It's not that I don't want you, 'cause I do, despite my fears. But kid, is it true you'll stick around for 18 years? Then the call comes on the iPhone, I grab a cab across town. I find her on the 4th floor and they've got her in the gown. She's never looked less lovely, she's a grump and she's got gas. And the labor's 18 hours, oh my god, kid, move your ass. Then at last you make your entrance and well, kid, you're quite a sight. I'll be honest, you're disgusting, but I know that you're alright. And you're screaming and you're spitting and I can't quite see your charms. They clean you and they clothe you and they put you in my arms. Realizing that I've known you all along, that I've wanted you forever, that I'll never do you wrong. And whatever this world comes to, and whatever comes our way, I will watch you and protect you. I promise, kid, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Hey, kid. I feel like yelling, ring the bell and bang the drum, say, kid, there's just no telling all the things that you'll become. I think we'll have some fun here, your mom and you and me. And before your time is done here, kid of mine, I hope you'll see that this life is what you make it. It's cliche, which means it's true. And kid, it makes my life to know I helped make you. As a father, kid, I may not have a clue, but your mom and me will somehow muddle through. If my asshole dad could do it, I can too. In fact, I'll do better. I'll start new, 'cause kid, my kid, our kid, I love you.
Why would you want my autograph?
Make some noise. Would you autograph it? I'm a huge fan.
Look, what's your name?
Paulette.
Paulette. I don't want fans. The book's an instruction manual, a call to arms. It's not about me. I don't mean to be a dick. I want you to focus on what matters.
I will. You should just know you're a real inspiration. You're proof that you don't have to lose your ideals when you get old.
Yes. Thank you for that, Paulette. Keep fighting.
I totally will. Thanks.
It's a good book.
Beth. Hi. Thanks for coming. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Things are pretty good. You didn't really read it.
I did. It's a good book. Didn't love all the parts about me.
I changed all the names.
Somehow people figured it out.
Did you get the invitation to the book party?
I did, but late. I was out of town, I'm sorry.
Living the life. That's great. I hear Steven moved on to Wall Street.
He did.
And you didn't go with him.
Lucas, I sent you emails for months and months and called a number of times.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry that I wasn't, in touch.
I knew you'd need some time to settle down. I didn't know the years.
Well, I guess I was pretty upset.
Yes, you made that clear at the time.
You should have told me.
What would have changed if I had told you?
It wasn't fair for you to make that decision without me.
Why not? It wasn't your decision.
You thought I'd want to have the baby?
What'd you have?
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that is it wouldn't be you having it, Lucas. It would be me having a kid I didn't want with the man I didn't love.
I see.
Jesus. Sorry. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I
you know, if I had.
Did you think about it? At least the possibility?
Lucas, you know me. I think about every possibility. Somewhere there's a world where you and I are man and wife. We have a child, or 3, and it's just fine with me to love and love. And somewhere there's a world where from the first we never met, we never spoke or kissed. We don't know what we missed, so I don't know yet. I didn't go to Vassar, but to Smith or Yale or Brown. I ended up in Boston or some small Alaska town to practice law or neuter cats or fish the Bering Sea. Those lies I live somewhere by some other me. Some other me is homeless. Some other me is queen. Some other me has seen things that no other me has seen. If I met her, I would ask her that one question we both fear. Some other me. How'd we end up here?
Somewhere there's a me who never loved that other you, who liked you fine, I guess his plays more or less, and that would do. And somewhere there's a you who simply worshipped other me, and we were wild and hot and all the things we're not, and we were free. And somewhere I'm the president with plans that never fail, and somewhere I'm a rebel king, and somewhere I'm in jail. I didn't chase my glory days long after they were done. I found myself a woman or a man and had a son. Some other me's a rock star, some other me's still cool, some other me does not feel like some tired old fool. And you and I are strangers, or we're lovers, or we're not. The other me's who live with what they got.
Go down each road left and take it.
Trace every turn and twist,
Lies that we just let go by.
the dreams we might have missed.
Now we're old enough to know that one road ends where one begins. The moment where the what might be's turn into might have been. Somewhere there's a world where you and I can still be friends, not like we were, not yet. We forgive, but don't forget. No happy ends, but friends.
What if it was our last chance?
Had a baby.
Or at love?
You don't believe that?
Do you? It was really good to see you.
Excuse me. Sorry. Liz. Hey, Liz.
David, hi. Where is your lovely partner with my son?
Oh, he's right behind me. We've been having a very nice day in the park.
Are you out of your mind? Are you skateboarding with my child?
Liz, we finally got him to sleep.
Oh, because hurdling down the bike trail didn't do the trick.
Actually, it seemed very calming.
It's a jogging stroller. Someone should jog with it.
David, you're a doctor. You should know better.
He's built it in. And we got him this little baby helmet too.
Okay, you two are relieved of duty. Oh, and we're good for next week. I'm not teaching spring break and Josh is on days, so.
But what do I do with my time?
Work on the book.
I'm working on the book.
Goodbye, you guys. And thank you.
We could have one of our own, you know.
They're not accessories, David.
I saw you buying stuff on Baby J. Crew last night.
Well, I have a reputation. No corporate brands.
You're so good with that kid. Let's have a family.
I don't think we're there yet.
Then where are we?
We're having a good time.
We're getting older.
We're seeing how it goes.
We've been doing this for 3 years. We know how it goes.
And why mess with a good thing?
for a better thing.
I'm not getting older. I'm the same age I've always been.
Guard your heart forever. Keep it safe and keep it sound. But love will feel so heavy if you spread that shit around. What is it that you're afraid of? Being hurt, let down, destroyed? Well, you know it all can happen, and there's more you can't avoid. You're a diehard, you're a radical, a fighter through and through. So tell me why you're so afraid of a cause that's new and true, like me and you. So man up, break out, dive in. There's no knowing how it ends until you cut up and begin climbing. Breathe deep, hold on. You can't know how good it gets till you go. Or till it's gone. Be lost, be wary, be afraid, but don't hide out in the dugout while that final game is played. Make that trade. It'll be the best, worst mistake you ever made.
Really? Sports metaphors?
Really?
It's not that I don't love you, cause I don't not love you. And I'd lie to say I'm never, sometimes always thinking of you. But when something's deeply felt, it seems shallow just to say the thing that's expected, the same dull cliche. Like you're so sweet, you're so fine,
in a sweat. It's a nightmare of a life is being best you'll ever get. Cause you're in love.
Love is neat,
Love's a bitch.
love is nice,
a queen.
let it go.
Love's a witch.
Pay that price.
Love is joy.
Love is true.
Love's a boy.
Who loves you?
I love you.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
For all time.
For all time. For all time. You tricked me into saying that.
It's too late, it's done, you're through. Cause I said it, and you said it, and I know you meant it too. So man up, break out, win. There's no knowing how it ends until at last we both begin. We're lost, we're lonely, we're afraid, but the sun will still be shining when we come out of the shade. And from the day, I'll be the best worst mistake. I'll be the best worst mistake. I'll be the best worst mistake. I'll be the best worst mistake you ever made.
Now, be reasonable. Everything so cute should be so cranky.
Beth?
Beth, are you sure you want to do this? I can still call the service.
No, Elena, I insist. Your little girl's first time away from her mother should be with someone she knows.
Okay, well, I'll just be gone an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and I got the travel crib all set up in the bedroom. And thank you for all your help with the extra leave and pushing insurance paperwork through.
Of course. And I want you to take as much time as you need. You start back slowly. Whenever you feel ready, you can work from home.
Right, yes.
What?
It's just, I'm not coming back to work. I wasn't going to tell you until it was 100% certain, but James and I are moving to Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah. He's going to get his PhD in comparative literature, and he's up for a teaching job as well, and there are benefits, and it's so much
Elena,
cheaper
I'm
there.
sure James has a wonderful opportunity, but you will be number 3 in my office. We have a new 4-year term, endless opportunities.
I know, it's been amazing working with you, and I hate to go, but I have to.
You don't though. A young woman with your talent in this day and age doesn't have to do a damn thing she doesn't believe in.
You're angry with me?
I'm not! I'm angry with myself at your age.
I really
Here, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. You go.
Beth,
thank you for everything. Of course. And look me up in 10 years. My little one, I'll still be here.
That's right. Martin. Joshua. Captain. Well, as my CO was already deployed, is that a different process? Oh, I see, yes. Thank you. No, listen, you've been very helpful. I appreciate everything you've done. Yes. Thanks.
The baby stopped crying. Jake hasn't started yet. Let's have wine when we can.
Man, that sounds great. Listen, Liz. I have to ship out.
Ship out. Josh.
They want me with the 2nd Brigade from Fort Drum because I didn't go in mine once.
Tell them no.
You can't tell them no.
Yes, you can. You write them an email. Hell no.
I used up my last deferral when we had Cooper.
Then quit.
Liz,
When?
I report in 2 weeks.
How would anyone join the army?
No, I wouldn't be the person I am or have the life I've never been a doctor. I've never been in here.
Stop.
Honey,
I hate you.
I know.
I love you.
I know.
Don't go.
Liz,
I know.
I emailed your mom about coming to stay for a while.
Oh, good. There's Christmas.
I won't be anywhere near the action. I'll be in some air-conditioned tent miles from...
I hate you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you, don't do it, I need you, forget it, I know you, my God, how I hate you, don't leave me, I love you, don't say that you love me, cause what does it matter, you're going to leave me, so leave me, whatever, it's not like I need you, don't leave me, no, I'm not selfish, but me, I need you to stay, okay?
First bus leaves 0800.
Yes.
In my life, I haven't made that many promises, just one to them and one to you. And you know me like no one has known me before. And so you know what I have to do. And no matter what you say, you want me to.
Let's look at this calmly, discuss how I hate you, the ways that you hurt me, though really you haven't. You're clearly about to. Don't touch me, I hate you. Just leave us, whatever. We'll get on without you. I'm tough and resourceful. I'm steady and sturdy and freaking fuck out. I love you, I hate you, so screw you. You're making me crazy. Go! In my life, I've always said I don't need anyone. I like our life and I love you. And I swore that I love without wanting or needing you. But it's too late. I need you too. You're the reason I think this life might not be meaningless. You're my North Star, my map to grace. You're my single best decision in a life of many awful ones. My one big yes, my one embrace. With you, I never feel I'm out of place.
We believe the insurgents intended the RPG attack to inflict the maximum casualties in the medical facility. Your husband was working his second shift that day. His CO wanted you to know that the number of lives he saved in his
Damn it, you
employment alone was
did
too
it. I
many.
knew you would do it, you asshole. I hate you. I totally blame you. And really, how could you? I hate you. I hate you. I hate that I hate you. I hate that I love you. I love you. I loved you.
this?
Sorry. Sorry, I'm fine.
The kids are asleep. Jake was asking for his daddy. Asking when he'd be home. I didn't know. I mean, do we have a strategy here?
No. We don't.
Do you want me to stay?
No. I've done too much all this week. Home to David. And thank you. In my life, I haven't made that many promises. Just one to him, now to you too. That I will never let this world take me away from you. I brought you both here. I'll see you through. Whatever comes, whatever I must do. It's me and you. It's me and you. It's me and you.
Hi there, looking for Beth Vaughn.
Dr. Vaughn is in the dressing room, preparing to speak.
Are you asking me or telling me?
She's not receiving guests.
You're doing your job very well. Tell her Steven's here.
I'm not supposed to disturb her.
No, but let me promise you, if she finds out she missed me, she'll be far more disturbed than if you were to slip in there and tell. Class asked her. But Steven gave her her first job she ever had in government. Would like to say hello.
Please stop terrorizing the interns.
There she is, my pride and joy.
Stephen, what a surprise.
A good one, I hope.
Of course. Thank you for coming.
How could I not? I plan on taking as much credit as I can. The International Association of Cities Visionary Award. How did they fit that shit on a plaque?
It's a little building, water for crystal, no inscription. How's Kathy?
Kathy and I are done. The divorce was final a few months ago.
Oh,
We were holding on for the kids, and finally the kids told us to give it up. People change over time, I suppose.
I think they do.
Which brings me to my second motive for being here. The governor-elect offered me Deputy Chief of Staff, and I have a job. Policy Director, point person on urban issues. Come work with me again.
I'm very happy where I am.
And you'll be happier in Albany.
No one's happier in Albany.
Everything that you built, plans you draw, all of those fears that held you back are gone. Isn't there nothing left to do? Isn't it time to think of moving on?
We've got lots left to do at DCP.
So maybe it's the wrong time, but you've been there a long time. You don't want to let yourself get stuck the way you do. So let's make a brand new night, just me and you. I should have stayed the night. That night. I wanted to. God, how things might have been different.
It's hard to know.
Dr. Vaughn, 5 minutes.
I should look at my speech. It was wonderful to see you.
You've done amazing things, Beth. Learned so much. But have you learned how to make yourself a life? I'll see you out front.
Learn to take your coffee black. You learn to drink your whiskey neat. You learn to take the shower cold, sleep on tight feet. You learn to order dinner in. You learn to send the laundry out. You learn how to amuse yourself. You learn to live without.
Dr. Vaughn, it's time.
Liz went in for the faculty meeting today, but she's telling them she's going to extend her leave.
There's a bereavement group at the hospital. The social worker's pretty good.
Liz doesn't do groups.
She has to do something, sometime.
I think she is doing something. She's working the problem. That's what Liz does.
You learn to fall asleep alone. You learn to silence ticking clocks. You learn to pull the shades at night and double check the locks. You learn to speak so calmly when your heart would like to scream or shout. You learn to stop and breathe and smile. You learn to live without. You find a coat and tie you thought you'd given to Goodwill. You toss his favorite shoes onto the pile. You see him in the faces of the boys he left behind, and die a bit with every tiny smile, but only for a while.
Dr. Vaughn?
Liz, sweetie, I'm going.
Is everything
Anything
all right?
else you need?
I'm great, thanks. You go on.
Okay.
Love you.
You learn to count quiet wins, an hour with no unprompted tears. You learn to count the deadly days as they fade into years. You learn to stand alone at last, so brave and bold and strong and stout. You learn somehow to like the dark and even love the dark. You learn to hold your life inside you and never let it out. You learn to live and die and then to live. You learn to live without. You learn to live without. You learn to live
Folks, we're at our initial cruising altitude of 28,000 feet, on our way up to 34,000. Flight time to London's Heathrow Airport is 6 hours and 11 minutes. Our flight path today takes us along the coast of Maine, over Prince Edward Island in Newfoundland, across the North Atlantic, then Ireland, Wales, and into London. Turning off the seatbelt sign now, but as always, please keep your belt fastened while seated.
Heading home?
No.
Oh. Home is New York.
Yes.
Me too. I see a CAD reader. You must be an architect.
No. I'm a city planner.
Wait, Beth Vaughn.
Have we met?
I saw you get the Burnham Award from the APA. I've been a fan for a while.
City planners don't have feelings.
My firm designed the Hunt Hotel on the Far West Side project.
It's a fine building. Congratulations.
Thank you. And thanks for having us redesign the public areas 3 times.
Oh, you got off easily.
I'm Scott.
Nice to meet you, Scott.
Seatbelts.
Listen, I work downtown. I wonder if you might like to grab lunch sometime? That doesn't sound good.
Folks, we've had a bit of a...
What do you suppose that means?
Pilot, brace please. Brace.
Whiskey. Me, please.
Are you okay?
No.
explodes into thoughts of all the things I've left undone, and flashes from a life I just begun. Every friend I ever knew, I thought I did. The love that I could give, the love I hid.
Every stupid life before your eyes cliche. Could I please go out some less expected way?
And I'm alive or dying, crack those codes, and the moment explodes.
You've lost someone?
How did you know that?
The bartender.
Staircase tips, good trips, moment explodes.
The dark road curves, the car swerves, and the moment explodes.
And the moment explodes. It reaches to the future and the past, to every moment and the first to last. And every life I reached but could not touch, and everyone I longed to love too much. And every chance I took or did not take, connections that I made or did not make, but I'll never take those turns to other roads. Once the moment,
When the moment.
There are so many things in this life you wonder, what if it had just been a little different? What if I'd never met her in the first place?
Those what ifs. It's a long and winding road. If you start down that way, you might never get back. Best to stay on the way you chose.
She's right.
It's my novel. Keep it, I got like 1,000 copies.
Kate, come home.
I don't feel at home there anymore.
Baby, she's a friend. I flirted with her. That's what I do.
I saw the way you smiled at her, and in that moment I knew. You're in love with her.
Oh God, I'm not. I'm in love with you.
And nothing happened with you two? Nothing?
She is just a friend.
Oh God.
What is it?
The news. Wasn't Beth flying to London today?
Lucas, it's me, Beth. Listen, I'm fine. I was just on a plane to London and had to make an emergency landing in Portland, Maine. And I found myself thinking about my friends, about you. We should be in each other's lives. We should know each other again. We'll always have a history. I want us to have a future. Call me back. I love you.
After what happened last night, we're still doing this?
According to this, it's no fault. We can do the paperwork ourselves.
Kate, I made a mistake. We can get past it.
I don't want to be a new kind of married. I want to be married.
But you knew this about me. You know I like sex more than you do.
We're in public.
And you know that whatever stupid shit I do, I love you more than anything else I can even think of to compare.
That's too easy.
It's not easy at all.
Lucas told me you'd be here.
Beth? Oh, Beth.
Oh Lord, is it good to see you?
Oh, sit. Sit, both of you. I took the train down this morning and came straight from Penn Station. You weren't going to tell me about the divorce?
Fucking Lucas. I told you he can't keep a secret.
I called him last night right after I called you.
We didn't want to upset you.
Listen to me, you're not doing this.
Beth, I love you, but...
Don't give me Beth, I love you, but. You have been interfering in my personal affairs for going on 4 years now. You've set me up on innumerable dates. You have promised me that there is someone out there destined for me. But I'd never think of admitting it to you. When I looked at you and Anne, I dared to believe that might be true.
I don't know what I believe anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. I am conducting an instant public poll of crowd opinion.
No, you don't.
Here's the thing. On that plane, after they told us to brace, I held the hand of a man I just met.
tightly. Some time. An architect, I think he was just about to ask me out before.
And are you going out with him? It's a reasonable question.
Well, no, it didn't come up at the emergency exit. But in those moments before we landed, I asked myself if I've had love in my life. I haven't had much romance. I had a marriage, but in name only. No kids. Though I do feel I've mothered a whole bunch of buildings, parks, and city blocks. But I've had love. You two. You are two of the loves of my life. And I can't lose that. Not now. So yes, I am essentially saying, have you thought about how your personal heartbreak will affect me?
No, we haven't. And we should have.
None of us getting any younger. You can feel the time go by. And maybe we can lose our hurting anger. But goddamn it all, let's try. We plan a better day, but planets turn one way. So though it seems unlike me, girls, this is what I say. Love wherever and whenever and however you should. Yes, marriage is a bastard, but love is always good. It's nothing you prepare for, it's nothing that you plan. But love of this world lets you love well you can. I will leave you two to figure this out. Take all the time you need. I'll expect a positive report in 2 hours. Okay.
It can't be that simple, just because Beth told us to.
Our love belongs to everyone who loves us, so it's not just you and me. And we both know love doesn't make us perfect, it just makes us want to be. If what we had before is broken on the floor, we can see the way the pieces work and make it something more. And love wherever and whenever and however we feel. Let anger clean the cutout, let love help us heal. It's not the love we dreamed of back when we began, but love if your heart lets you love while you can.
I believe the fates will find us. I believe that we get but one true love. I believe in seeing signs, and I believe in trust the stars above. And I thought you believed in me, and deep down we were meant to be. Try to let that go,
But I can't let you go.
and in these feelings more, I still love you so. So love wherever and whenever and however love lives.
It's fear that hides the heart away. It's love that forgives.
It wasn't what we dreamed of. It wasn't in the past. But love the way love finds you. Love while you
Gotta
can.
keep on living when the shit hits the fan.
Love before giving.
Oh my Kate,
Love when this world lets you. Love while you
It's a very nice service. I didn't think they were ever going to bring him back. The general said the recovery mission took time. They had to put all the pieces together. Oh God. That's awful. Regulations, I guess. Speaking of, are we going to ask her about, we have to sometime.
She wanted to see the plane. She'll be along in a minute.
Are we going to ask her about the honor guard?
If there's a right time, yes.
See, honestly, watching that plane land, I had a flash of me in my life. If I had never met her.
One night, Shuangzu dreamed he was a butterfly, and he woke the next morning, and for the rest of his life, he didn't know if he was Shuangzu who dreamed he was a butterfly, or a butterfly who dreamed he was Shuangzu.
So Shuangzu was what, an idiot?
No.
Liz. The liaison officer was asking.
Very gently.
Very gently, he was asking about the remains.
The remains.
When they're interred, they want to give him an honor guard.
No.
It can be wherever you do it.
No, he wanted to be cremated and scattered over some river in Nebraska. Platte River, who even knew there was a river in Nebraska?
Liz, maybe you want to think about it. Maybe the kids might.
I don't want to think about it. I want to be done with this.
When you lose
You
someone.
didn't lose someone, Kate. You divorced her.
Yes.
Shit, sorry. Don't be. If I had known, I never would have let you do it.
There should be a service.
Lucas.
Liz, you married a soldier and a good man.
And a Republican.
There's some question there. I remember he was an independent. In any event, he believed in what he was doing and you loved him. You two had a great story and it deserves an ending.
It's had its ending. David, you're a man of science. You know this means nothing.
You said you imagined what your life would have been without Josh. I've thought about that these past weeks. He's my best friend. He introduced me to the man I love.
And then he broke your heart.
If you met him tomorrow, knew you would lose him. If you saw him and saw all the hurt you would know, would you hold him while you had him, or let him go? If you knew that your laughter would not last forever, but you knew while it did, you would breathe it like air. Would you let him make you love him? Would you dare? Feeling like you feel today, tell me you just walk away. What would you do if you could do it all over? What would you do if you could start it all new? If you could go back, knowing what you know now, what would you do?
Could you all just get the car? Just a minute.
Of course.
So, hey, it's me. On that plane today, I started thinking about what my life would be if I had never met you. A day in the park, do you remember? You were just back from your second tour, you said hi. In that instant, I imagined our whole life together. So what I do, I get lost in what might be. And what if I had been in that park a day later? Or an hour later? Or what if I had gone with Lucas and I had, stopped to listen to that guy playing guitar? In my life, I never thought I'd get a second chance. I thought I was done, and I met you. Though I never dreamed I could learn how to love again, I placed my bet, and you came through. do. This time feels new. Thank you for finding me, and thank you for the care, and fuck you for making me think that this life might be fair. Promise to love me, a promise you kept, and I won't be sorry that you said to leave and I left. I won't regret what I did then, though it hurts more than I could imagine back when all the same. Even so, I would love you all over again. Am I always starting over in a brand new story? Am I always back at one after all I've done? 'Cause I burned all of my bridges and learned every last lesson too. So how can I start new? I love our children fiercely and well. When they ask about you, oh Lordy, the stories I tell. And I won't regret the lives I didn't lead. I knew you, I loved you, let that be all that I need. Say that it's fate, say it's foretold. I'm through with fighting it, I'm much too old. What the gods have to give, I'll take it, I'll live and be bold. If we're always starting over every brand new morning, then we're always starting out with the end in doubt. We can leave a life for tomorrow or grieve all that we thought we'd do, or make each moment new. All that has happened is happening now. All that might happen is here somehow. All of the choices that made me me. All of the accidents yet to be. All that's ahead and all that's behind is all in the moment I make up my mind and open my heart and start. 'Cause we're always starting over every life we're living. Yes, we're always just awake every step we take. And my love, our life is over, but love, I'll make you one last vow to start over and over and over somehow. My new life starts right
Here's how it starts and here's how it ends.
Two different hearts, maybe lovers or friends.
No one knows the ways the long road bends.
And we're moving back to the city.
It was that or divorce, Liz, and the boys got into Dalton.
That's wonderful.
Liz, I'm so glad we finally reconnected. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
It was lovely of you both to come to the memorial. I wasn't sure I wanted one, but it was very nice.
Listen, I don't want to push, but I have a job for you.
Steven.
I said I'm not pushing. It's just such a great thing. I thought of you last year. The governor was putting together his policy team, but Captain taught me how to go into Albany, and a good thing because they're finally doing the new train station. The old one goes, the garden goes.
You're kidding me, and you're heading it out.
I'm heading up to the governor. They need a lead planner on the city side. You get out of academia, get your hands dirty. But maybe the time is not there.
Time's never right. I want to do it. I want to build something new.
I'll call you tomorrow. We'll make a great team.
Just like old times. Steven.
I didn't push.
He has a job for you?
Which I said yes to. A little too quickly.
Well, you said you were ready.
I am. I'm ready. And the kids are doing great. It's just... Today's the day Joshua would come home. If he had deployed with his original unit, he'd be home by now. He wouldn't have been anywhere near that forward base if I hadn't made him stay, if he had a second kid. And he'd be here today.
You can't think like that. You don't know what would have happened. Nobody does.
You get one life. Let the rest go.
Hey, move to Brooklyn.
You guys are very sweet.
I miss you.
You see us 3 times a week.
There's half a dozen of us now since we adopted Huck.
You cannot name a child Huckleberry.
I miss you and me.
There's always you and me.
I was always a little bit in love with you, you know.
No way!
No, since college. I mean, if we're talking might have beens and if onlys.
But we're not. Anymore. I need coffee. Hold the table.
Lucas! Got there yet?
No, why?
Oh, no reason. Just thought you might want to chat with the New York City Teacher of the Year, Pecan.
Kate! That's amazing! You are a fucking great kindergarten teacher.
Right? I'll grab some coffee, save the table. And don't tell Beth my news.
You know I'm no good with secrets.
You spill, I kill you. Slowly. Americano?
Triple, please.
Sorry I'm late. No Kate yet.
She's getting coffee. I have to go help her.
I'll go.
No, stay, relax, listen to the music. God, that poor guy's been playing in this park for 5 years.
Lucas, wait. I got news. I'm running for city council. I just filed today.
What?
Life's short. Time to start over. Don't tell Kate.
It's every day your life starts again. No one can say just how or just when. Somehow the world turns inside out and then what if?
Hi.
Hi. Bye.
Hi. I'm really bad at this kind of thing, and this is gonna sound like a line, but I feel like I know you.
Yeah? Huh. You're in the what, the army?
I was. Till today.
You've been overseas?
My 3rd tour.
So the likelihood of you knowing me, especially given that I don't know you, seems small.
I told you it'd sound like a line.
You're right.
Listen, this isn't going very well. But I'd really like to buy you a drink, or a cup of coffee, or a bunch of flowers. And I know I shouldn't be so forward, but I just got back from a 1.5 years in the war zone, and I've learned not to put anything off until later.
You're totally using war guilt to get a date with me.
That might not be how I would put it, but I totally am. Is it effective, do you think?
It is a little.
I'm Josh.
Beth.
So, Can we,
Oh, you mean now?
is that all right?
Oh, well, my friends are not here, so maybe. Very understanding. I'll just get right back.